Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And already we're underway here.
Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, that was vital. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of...
Takes a shot! It's there! First blood drawn. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Szoboszlai. De Bruyne. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. Thuram. Well, that looks a decent ball. Dink through. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Di Marco. And Sanchez. Szoboszlai. Vietnam are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Pedri. Ambitious ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. DiMarco.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Thuram. Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. DiMarco. And it's Szoboszlai. And it's De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior. DiMarco. And this is De Bruyne. Aimed in towards... Climbs up big! That's really well cleared. And this is Lukaku. Vinicius Junior. And the counter is on. Searching pass he's played there. Konate with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vinicius Junior. Thuram. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai. Chance here to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Not the most accurate pass. Chouameni tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior. DiMarco. He's in space and looking for options. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Sanchez. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. He has found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. And they win it back again. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mbappe. And it's Chouameni. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, what are the shots! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
There will
Vietnam
be 1 minute
had the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser, so this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And the game has already resumed here.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super ball! Nicely aimed pass. Partey. Oh, that's clever. Thuram receives it in a wide position. Oh, well played, well played. Out to the left it goes. DiMarco. He's found the way through. Cross in. It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Threads one in. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. That is good alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior chips it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's DiMarco. Oh, well measured. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that was very necessary. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Partey. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Partey.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Alvarez. He's picked his way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substitution on the field.
James having a look.
De Bruyne.
Well, they're probably going to bend it in. They'll need a good in-swinger, though.
Junior. Number 32, DiMarco. Number 4, Ibrahima Konate. Coming on the field, number 20, Alvarez. Number 6, Doku. Number 17,
That was travelling.
Number 2, Branswaite. Substitution in progress.
Szoboszlai. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Doku! And he nearly went all the way.
Doku certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Szoboszlai promptly onto that, and that is that. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. Sanchez. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Played into, he gets big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Lukaku has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
That has been slung wide. And it's Cucurella, who played through for the wide man. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Here it is, crossed it. Shot a goal! Out to the right. Soboslai. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the finish! Looking to play him in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cucurella. Doku. He's a sharp little ball here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That's a sharp pass. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! Looking to go deep. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Thinks about the shot. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Szoboszlai chasing after it. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great vision. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get on the end of this? Played back in. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Musiala.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Ruben Dias. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
DiMarco. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chouameni. Szoboszlai. Oh, good spread. Mbappe. He's got away. Great chance! He scored! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And De Bruyne! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ruben Dias. Mbappe delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Szoboszlai. And he cuts out the supply. Could move up a gear here. It's a good run down the right. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah.
That's good play from him.
Mohamed Salah goes steaming forward. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Vietnam certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nicely weighted ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is good alertness. Rodri. De Bruyne. Played out to the right. Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. And we hit half-time. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Vietnam clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Vietnam sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Stood up well to him there. He's played it back. That's an imaginative pass. Chouameni. And here's Thuram. Now who's going to be first to this? Referee has just said play on. Now it's Doku. DiMarco. And it's Chouameni. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. Vietnam in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. And they've got rid. Out to the left it goes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. De Bruyne, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Szoboszlai. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Thuram. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Szoboszlai. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the counter is on. Mohamed Salah, he has found the way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rodri. Now it's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found some space. And this is Mohamed Salah. Turns and goes back. Pass. Can he finish? He's got a goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
18,
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands.
Big chance! He's scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pedro Neto. Oh, well played, well played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Crunching tackle. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Alvarez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Mbappe. That is good strength. He's on it. Can he get away? Chance, surely!
2 added minutes has been
Definitely
indicated.
away. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! Oh, split second. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact
No
the
winner
nearby
in
member of
90,
staff.
30 more to come.
Substitution.
Vietnam pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Mbappe! Cucurella. Doku. Cucurella. Mbappe gets into some space. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Pedro Neto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. Mbappe battling down that right flank. It's a promising position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Alvarez. Lukaku! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And yes, it's him again. Vietnam take the lead. Half-time, extra time.
I'm afraid to tell you
Well,
that we're
both teams have
expecting
run
traffic to be
themselves into
heavy
the
after
ground out
final
there.
whistle
Does
today.
anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? It's a searching pass. Cucurella. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. Alvarez. Can he get it through? Short changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end of this? Shifted it to the flank. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts them all in. Bellingham gets it clear. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neatly clipped into space. Very nicely done. He is through here. Lofted in. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Alvarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Doku. Vietnam looking to pass their way through.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as it goes. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well, very well in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a
He gets big, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Vinicius Junior. Doku. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Doku. It's a goal kick. DiMarco. That's an excellent interception. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Lukaku. And Lukaku! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Vietnam with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. DiMarco. Soboslai. Lukaku. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! And it's a goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Doku. And he's had it nicked away. Vinicius Junior. And it's De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away. Konate. Looking tidy in possession here. Tries a measured ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Bruyne. Now it's Doku. That has not gone well.
Vietnam certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
DiMarco. Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. Konate. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Lukaku. And it's De Bruyne. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ruben Dias, tidy with his distribution. DiMarco receives it in a wide position. And the pass is intercepted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick announcement.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but when...
Can he finish? It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, one moment you're in possession. And De Bruyne! It's in! And they get themselves in front! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't...
Lukaku! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
De Bruyne. DiMarco. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, cracking ball. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. In once more. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Mbappe, he's found a way through. He won't be happy with that one. Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
DiMarco. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 9, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, 17, Kukurea.
An
Number
instinctive
22,
delivery.
Yamal.
Well, he got rid because he was under
13,
pressure.
Kadri. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Konate gets across to intercept that. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's having a shot! And the counter is on. And it's Pedri. It's a searching pass. Oh, this is a... And the shot! He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
The goal scorer.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Romelu Lukaku.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Szoboszlai closing in on goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri looking for the run.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, what has happened here? Look at the space here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And they've got their lead back. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Spread it left. Mbappe. Wan-Bissaka. Nicely shaped ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. And that's really well manoeuvred. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedri.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Plays it through, and it's made its way to him. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alvarez. Deep into stoppage time. And that's a throw-in. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Thuram, and it's made its way to him. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Szoboszlai, played out to the right. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Doku. Played out to the left flank, and he's picked it up out wide. Serves up across. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ambitious ball here. Well, that has not gone well. Ruben Dias. Can he get it through? Now it's Doku. Quarter of an hour played. Vietnam finding their passes. Mbappe! Mbappe! So it is still 0-0. De Bruyne. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Partey. Konate. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Now DiMarco. Mbappe. There's the shot! He's delivered all right! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Doku. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Looking to play him in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great defending, strong and determined. Szoboszlai. De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Szoboszlai gets into some space. Caught offside that time. And that's another good win of the ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Lukaku! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Sanchez.
And he's intervened well there.
Sanchez.
Is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Vinicius Junior, and he cuts out the supply. Konate. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Thuram, in with the challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Added time.
De Bruyne. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Vietnam head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Chouameni for De Bruyne. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is De Bruyne. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Partey. And it's De Bruyne. Sunset. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a throw-in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Lukaku. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Mbappe. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It's run loose here. De Bruyne. And here's Thuram. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's busted. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. That's an imaginative pass. That is good alertness. And it's De Bruyne.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's a
Right there! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Chouameni, that has been cut short. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lukaku, good, strong midfield running here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice sequence of passes, this. And the finish! No mistake!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game 15, here. This is threatening to become a really good game. Ferran Torres! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Number 20.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pedro Nacho. Number 22. Yamal. Number 17.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Corner number 2 then. Mbappe! And now they can spring out of defence. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Konate gets rid without sophistication.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Played out wide. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
3 minutes added time.
Chouameni with the slide tackle there. And the number on the board is 3. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's cut it out. Deftly away. And that is that. Vietnam proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Szoboszlai gets into some space. He gets big! And got to be quick to recover this. Van Dijk gets it clear. Mbappe. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. OK, he can be quite conservative, and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. That's an imaginative pass. That has been slung wide. There's a sharp little ball here. Place it in low. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had it taken off him. Over to the left. And he was quick to react. Vinicius Junior. He's chosen to go back. Thuram! There it is! There is the breakthrough! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's Lukaku! Oh, taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Partey, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's lofted through here. Mbappe gets into a good position.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that's a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bellingham. And it's De Bruyne. Lukaku.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found a way through. That's very neat. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
Can he finish? It's in! And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to...
Great chance! No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
Climbs up big! Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And yes, it's him again. Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
De Bruyne, played back. Well, that looks a decent ball. Soboslai flings in across. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Soboslai over to the other side.
2 minutes has been indicated.
DiMarco. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neatly clipped into space. And that'll be the final action of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
And we're off again.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe is onto this. Forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. DiMarco gets over and intercepts. For Soboslai. It's gone out for a throw-in. Konate. Lukaku looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Goes for a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Mbappe simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Toss somewhat off target. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, who's going to be first to this? Vietnam can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's De Bruyne. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivery from him. He's got full. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9, De Bruyne. Number 32,
Cucurella.
Jamarco. Coming on the field,
It'll be a throw-in.
Number 22, Jamal. Number 20, Alvarez.
Doku.
Number 17,
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a pretty loose
Substitution.
pass. Rodri played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passing nice and neat. Cucurella. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's a lovely, neat pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's had a shot! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, that's nice. Threads one in, and has made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alvarez. Cucurella. Well, they can break here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Szoboszlai does really well there. He is strong. And this is Lukaku. Well read. And the danger is averted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cucurella has it out wide. And there's the header! Alvarez gets flagged offside. So that's it. It is all over. Vietnam were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.